What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Belle Collective Season 2, Episode 8. So listen up. We start this episode off. We have Marie, Letitia, and Akeisha meeting up down to the restaurant so they could just sort of talk things out. Now, Akeisha, I really feel like you should have addressed the comments that Letitia made about your family situation. Maybe you didn't want to do that on camera and bring more attention to it. That's fine. But I really feel like you should have addressed it because that was messed up what she said. But she did clear her name and say, listen, I ain't say them things that Tambourine said I said, and I feel really bad, you know, because I thought me and her was friends, and I don't understand why she was trying to throw me under the bus or put me out there like that. I don't understand it. But they decided that they were going to clear the air, bury the hatchet, and move forward. So Marie let them know that she was inviting all the ladies to come to. She's having a celebration because she's opening up her new methadone clinics. She also let us know that her mom has relapsed and her mom wasn't home. And so she feels, you know, she's like, been there and done that. I know what this means. This ain't nothing good. And, you know, I'm going to have to deal with that, you know. But the ladies agreed to come to her celebration, you know, all that good stuff. Now, then they talked about what happened at the end of the fashion show when Letitia went up to Greedy to talk to him, and Tamber brought, you know, security over and all of that good stuff. Now, they are acting like this is like a big detective situation. Unless they are editing a lot of stuff out of this story, I really don't see that it's this deep. They're like, she's hiding stuff. Tamber is just really hiding stuff. Why would she bring security over so I couldn't talk to him? Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I will say this. Now, I'm going to tell you how this is reading because, Tamber, you trying real hard. Like, you really doing a lot. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. This is what I think. Y'all want to know what I think? This is what I think. I think off camera, Tambourine and Damon had a heart-to-heart, and he admitted some things to her, but they decided that they're going to keep a united front because they together now, and whatever he did when they weren't together is not a big deal. Because I really feel like whatever he did was before they got back together. I don't think he been cheating on her. But remember, they had broken up and they weren't together. And I think maybe some stuff went down when they weren't together. But he don't really want to get into all of that on the show. That's what I think. And I think that's why Tambra is being so extra and trying so hard to keep them separate so that conversations won't be had and maybe he slip up on the story. That's my 2 cents. I don't know. But neither here nor there. I just feel like they're doing a lot. Now, while this is going on, we got Tambourine and Damon. They are having lunch together. And, of course, you know, she's explaining how she don't understand why the ladies are bringing this up and how she's the interior designer. She's just the interior designer. And, you know, I just think she's looking for a moment. She's just trying to get some attention. She's just trying to use us to try to bring some attention to herself. And I was like, girl, okay. Like I said, I keep telling y'all, don't never say what a man won't do. I'm just telling you, it's going to embarrass you every time. But here's the part that I got a little confused today by. Tamber has made it clear that she wants a wedding ring. Tamber has made it clear that she really wants to be married before she conceives a child. Not only have they been, you know, trying to conceive a child in the traditional manner, this man gonna say to her, so you want to move in? Weren't you just talking to her daddy last week saying that you was going to do things in decency and in order and that y'all were going to get married and that you knew that marriage was important and that's what y'all wanted to see before she got pregnant? Weren't you just having that whole conversation with her daddy? So now you're going to ask her to move in? You still ain't gave her no ring. And she was like, I mean, I don't have a ring. I mean, I know you told me that I have expensive taste. Is that what's holding the ring? Hey, no, that ain't what holding it up. You having expensive taste don't have nothing to do with him not giving you no ring, man. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear about that. He talking about something, well, I just want to have everything right. And I know that there's no perfect time, but well, then what you button for? So it's okay for me to move into your house, but you ain't ready to, boy, bye. And then he going to say at the end of the conversation, girl, you know you just going to, come on and put yourself, you moving in, that's it, that's final. That's it, that's final. You don't get to tell me that's it, that's final. Anyway, then we have this whole scene with So Gucci and JJ, her daughter Dee Dee is having a drive-through baby shower. And basically, this whole scene was them trying was Letitia holding the baby and talking about having a baby or not having a baby or wanting to have a baby and not wanting to have a baby. Child, listen. Letitia said she don't want no baby. And you can have her hold all the babies you want, but she don't want to have no baby. And then later on, she was talking to her husband, Zaddy, and she said she was late. But if she late, she ain't having that baby. Either the baby they going down to the doctor's office or they gonna have they adopting. And Zaddy was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that." He was like, "I don't believe in all of that. So if you pregnant, we having the baby. Like I don't believe in that. I don't believe in none of that." I said, "Oh Lord, they about to have a whole Houston. We have a problem here." Now we also saw Marie and her son have a meeting with the mother of the young lady who was murdered. And baby, she is going through, and she's talking about how depressed she is and how just a piece of her died. And I mean, you can see she's just really, really struggling. She really, really is struggling. But Marie said, listen, we're going to make sure that the baby good. We're going to co-parent. Marie said that the two of them have grown close and they have a really good relationship. And she's going to do everything in her power. And her son was saying that he's going to step up and he's going to make sure that his son knows who his mother is. And he's going to preserve her memory. And, you know, but Marie going to make sure that boy in school, because he been off campus. He been staying there off campus, but she said it's time for him to go back to campus. So we're going to pick up the slack, you know, while he finishes school. I said, I know that's right, Marie. Now, Marie ain't playing with these people. Marie is not playing with these people. She's serious about her son graduating from college, okay? But I thought that was a touching scene, and I could appreciate that Marie is there for that whole situation. Now, we get to... the other thing of the drive-through baby shower, child, the other girls came and they said that they want to make sure that Dee knows she's supported and loved by them, child. That's great. And then they end up buying the girl a car, so that was their way of letting them know, well, we want her to know that she's loved and that we love her, so y'all bought her a car. I don't feel like that's what her problem was. I don't feel like that was what her issue or concern was. But okay. I mean, if that's what y'all got from that conversation, was that she wanted a car. Okay. I mean, I can't tell you. So Marie ends up having her luncheon. And Marie looked cute. That little powder blue suit. That looked cute, girl. Of course, Essie was there. All the ladies were invited. And, you know, Tambourine comes through, child. And we find out that Akeisha is having an event where... what's the lady that was Miss Atlanta? She's having an event. When she said where the event was, it sounded like that's probably the nicest place in Jackson, honey. They was all impressed. And Akeisha is gonna be there. She said, you know, I'm be introduced to some and reintroduced to others. You know, and I just want to let them know that I'm here to revitalize Ferris Street, and that's my goal, and that's what I'm trying to do. And Letitia's sitting on the sideline like, I'm not surprised that she's making plans and not including me, but that's okay because the end goal is what's important. Getting Fair Street up and running is what's important. Okay, girl. So Marie is, you know, having her moment talking about her methadone clinics and how she's opening 5 and the providers, and it is absolutely a milestone in her business. And kudos to her, because, you know I give Marie a lot of shit sometimes, but kudos to you, Marie. And I mean that. I mean that. Kudos to you, girl. Then the interior designer show up, honey. Baby, Tambourine couldn't get out there fast enough. Now, what Marie said was, listen, this woman has done she does all my events. She's done the events for all my, you know, openings and stuff. It designs my clinics. So I invited her here, not to be shady, but I invited her here because she's a big part of my business being successful. Tambourine was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to have no conversation with her. She just here trying to get a moment, and she won't get a moment off of me. Baby, she told him to take that mic off of her, and she stomped her happy ass right on out that room. I said, ooh, okay then. But that was pretty much that. That's all. The episode wasn't giving a whole lot, y'all. But let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.